haven't been together in a room forever.
That's awesome.
Welcome back for the final match of the day, the biggest game of all. It is the preliminary final of the Open Men's Division. New South Wales taking on WA. My name's Dave Mills, joined in commentary by none other than Brisbane superstar coach Megan Lynch. Megan, this is going to be an absolute cracker, isn't it?
Oh, I cannot wait. There's been some amazing games of netball this afternoon, so I'm really excited for this one.
Well, we're going to bring you all the action straight after we have these very short messages.
So when I was growing up, obviously loved footy. All my brothers played footy. I've got 5 brothers. They all played sport growing up, and we had a little club called Kelmsford Junior Football Club. Played down there all through my juniors. I got my sense of belonging, I guess, and made my friendships. I just love those memories of playing there. Got me where I am today, so it's it's good to look back on that. Yeah, obviously the Fair Play Vouchers is a great initiative. It allows any kids to play sport, gives the opportunity for them to go down to their local club, get that sense of belonging. Obviously there's a lot of kids in different circumstances out there in the community, so this gives the opportunity for any kid to go out and play, which is fantastic.
Welcome back to Nissan Arena for the last match of 7 that we've covered today. It is preliminary final day. Today, the team that wins the Open Men's preliminary final about to happen between New South Wales and WA. They'll go on to the grand final to take on Victoria. Victoria will be playing that game at 2 p.m. tomorrow. The other team will be on the Pepsis for the evening. My name's Dave Mills, joined in commentary by Megan Lynch. Megan, what do you make of this one? Which way are you going? I'm going to give the team lineup straight after that.
I've just had a bit of a look back at previous games and saw that the last time New South Wales and WA played this round, New South Wales won by 3. And WA coming in from a good win over Queensland by 6. And New South Wales coming off a loss by 9 to Victoria. So I expect it to be quite close, but I think maybe New South Wales might come away with it.
The lists are in. Anton Stilhilski for New South Wales will be the shooter. Eugene Lee, the goal attack. Liam Forcadier will be the wing attack. Joe Miller, the centre. The back 3, Jack Vandervelde, Dylan Nexzip, and Victor Nikolic, who was brilliant the other night when I commentated against Queensland, getting up over the big tall Lockie Carter. WA, they will run out with Jerome Gilbert at shooter, Draven Lee Tuhour, who is the goal attack, Connor Rawlings, the wing attack, Joel Anderson, the centre, Jonah Ness, the wing defence, and the back 2, Wade Moore and Tom Harper. New South Wales coached by Maura Gahar, and the WA side coached by Andrea McCulloch. The umpires for this one are...
We have James Matthews and Amanda McLaughlin with our reserve umpire, Carly Brown.
So the umpires, they've got the ball in hand. WA first on the court. Which way are you going, Megan?
Yeah, I think New South Wales by, I'm going to say 5.
New South Wales by 5. That caused the upset here, defending national title holders. I'm going to go with WA by a narrow 2.
Awesome.
So how do we get here? Coming into this one, Vic were on top. They were undefeated 5-0, and that continued when they played New South Wales this morning, as Megan's already said New South Wales lost to Victoria by 9, 39-30. WA, on the other hand, beat Queensland 51-45. First centre pass is off. And it's with New South Wales. Nick Zip now fires it over. There is the man of the moment. I think Forcadier holds the key for me. What about you?
Yeah, I think the speed already in the first 5-10 seconds, his explosiveness off the mark could really break open those defenders. Oh.
And if Nexip can keep Jerome Gilbert under control, New South Wales will go a long way to winning this. The keys for WA, you'd have to say, would be Jerome Gilbert.
Yes.
And, of course, their superstar, Draven Lee Toara.
So WA have it in the circle. Let's see what they can do here.
So you might hear some background noise coming in. That's the South Australians. One of their junior sides must have got through because they're celebrating loud and hard behind us. We're 1-1, 1 minute gone. Nexip with it. Has to go back. Nikolic back to Nexip. They've gone nowhere. They've actually gone backwards. Now they go over the top. Contest ball. Anderson thought he had it. Umpire said, no, you did not. Of course, umpire Matthews is closest to the screen. You'll see his back all night. Eugene Lee with it. Into the pocket goes the wing attack in Forcadier. To Hilski. He's an unlikely shooter, but super duper effective. And New South lead at 2-1. Draven with it, working down. The noise in the place is deafening at the moment. Lee Toara finds Gilbert, who pops.
Just a pop, yeah.
Doesn't shoot, kicks it back out. Wants it, doesn't get it. Again, they go back out. And we've got a slide offside. No contact, my apologies.
We're moving the ball around. He was actually quite close to the post then, so worries me when you move the ball too much because you can end up not having possession anymore.
Yeah, he's a very good shooter, Gilbert. I think he'd be taking these shots. He's got the backspace now. He wants it, doesn't get it. But Draven does. Eyes for the hoop.
There we go.
Makes no mistake. 2 apiece. We've played 2.5. Eugene Lee with it now. Miller, contact. Ness was out of play. Back to Miller now. Working with Eugene Lee. Gets himself in close. Pops it out. Stahilski.
Again, they've passed that ball off and one's not closer than the other.
So, well, shooters have their favourite spot.
I know, but put the ball up.
Just want to, there's little X's out there. You just can't see
Yeah,
them.
well, like we say, you're a shooter. That's your job. Otherwise, be a wing attack like me.
Pass words from the server coach. And looks like Forcadier has been called for obstruction and Van der Velde as well. So WA, they get it inside the circle. And a beautiful pass to Gilbert. Leads
Nice
to his right and plops it in with the left. And we're all tied at 3s. WA play this, it's like a stifling game. They just keep close.
Yeah, flooding the midcourt, forcing them long.
Yeah, and when they find a moment, they'll pounce. Lee with it, working with Forcadier. And hits the back of the ring, a missed shot. And in transition, come to West. Anderson now. Is there a contact? There was indeed. We've got time. Going, oh, bib. It's a bib.
Got to have 2.
The whole game stops.
Could not possibly wait for 30 seconds for it to go to the other end.
Next it now. Has the ball. Miller with it. Nowhere to go. He may have to go back.
Got to let it go.
Long.
A nice little pop forward there, and we didn't give it. But they found him.
Forcadier to Stahilski. So WA missed an opportunity to go 1 up there. And New South Wales now 4-3. Obstruction call, is it? Or a contact or a break?
Break looks like.
Not a coach killer, it was the defensive break.
That's it.
Rawlings with it. Hand in there. Nice play there. That was Nikolic got enough on it. And the ball coming down. Vanderveld fires it over the Aussie skipper. Eugene Lee, they're going round this box zone.
I'd like to see Lee get in and really cut the high in that circle just to move those defenders off his shooter. Because otherwise it's a bit of a 2-on-1 back there.
Lee again not shooting. Now he's out of the circle. The ball was in, now it's out. Oh, big shot here coming up. The big man takes it, rings out. Lee does well, rebounds, gets it back.
Outstanding.
Stahelski missed the shot. Eugene Lee, the rebound falling out of court, puts it back and gives WA a 5-3 lead.
Defenders were left wondering what just happened then. Nice double play.
Fulkadir drives hard to the pocket. Eugene Lee. Brilliant work by him. Gets himself nice and close. Raven now looks down, finds Rawlings. We're going to
New
the
South
pocket.
Wales really playing tight 1-on-1 here. Not a lot of room in that circle.
What a battle between Lee Tour and Nexip.
Yep. There we go. He's found the space over the top.
Nikolic
Can't sink that one.
did the old-fashioned turn and block on the shot, and the ball missed. Made an easy rebound. Vanderveld with it now. It's the little things. You talk about 1%ers all the
That's
time.
it.
That was one right there.
It
Just
was.
turn and block. You say that a million times in a match.
And most of the time they don't listen to you.
But when shooters are shooting 95%, a lot of players say, why do I bother turning and blocking?
Yep, still got
For
to.
that reason.
Yep. Because if they're shooting 95, they've missed at least one.
That's it. So over the top, Anton Stahelski in the traffic.
Nice work there.
No mistake. And WA in a bit of trouble early as New South build a nice 4-goal lead. And it's been chased down, but to no avail as more leaps the advertising hoardings. Is that what they're called, a hoarding? What's a hoarding?
I don't know.
Hoarding, is that something you keep for
No,
100 years?
a hoarder keeps
Yeah,
lots of
who
things.
knows? If you know the answer to that, let us know. Of course, we are on Facebook, which means there's a comment section below this feed. Feel free to tell us who you think will win. As Eugene Lee gets called for a step, can't believe it. And WA coming back. Tell us where you're watching from and who you think will win. Ask Megan the question. Gilbert out of the circle, has to go back. Now we've got a whistle. Matthews has seen something and Vanderveld's out. And now we get contact with the right arm. Gilbert looks like it was going to miss, gets the shooter's roll. He's got a smirk in his dial. 7-4, WA centre. So, biggest lead so far has been 4.
Vanderveld working to defend Gillard from entering the circle, forcing our goal attack to have the shot. But not too much of an issue there. So 7-5, New South Wales still lead, and it's their centre pass.
WA get 2 back. Nice cover there. Fulkadir was on the fly, couldn't go anywhere. And Eugene Lee just draws the contact. I think that's on Anderson. Fulkadir and Lee. Lee will take that shot. Again, gets the shooter's roll. Like a nervous Greg Norman putt, it dropped. And we're at 8-5.
Yeah, I wasn't overly confident if that was going to go in or not.
It went round the world, as we say. Nowhere to go, and that's a great drive by Gilbert.
Gilbert just waited patiently, let everyone move, and then found the space.
He's a big man, he moves well.
Yeah, he does.
Got a surprising turn of speed.
So does Lee.
Eugene Lee.
He is like a rocket.
Yeah, he goes all right. Coached against him, it's bloody annoying, let me tell you.
I can imagine.
Shot goes up and in.
It was good vision then, just to see the two defenders were not quite sitting back on Anton, the goal shooter, and so they let it go.
So the goal to Stahelski makes it 9-6. WA with it now. Going down the far sideline, Draven out. Again, Draven still on that far sideline. Nowhere to go. Fires in and Gilbert just opened up enough for him. And nice play. Lee Tura doesn't want to shoot until he gets himself in the right position. Lovely Millsy shuffle there, gets himself nice and close and draws the contact. That's a twofer. And he misses the shot. And the big man, Nikolic, gets up. So Vanderbilt back to Nikolic. They work well, these back three.
Yeah, WA setting up that zone in the centre third.
It's an Australian back three, that.
Very strong.
Long ball over the top. Forcadia. Oh, nice play there.
Good take.
It really was. Stilhelski's body was set the wrong way, but
Absolutely.
he still managed to pull it in. Gets a lead to 4. Equals the biggest lead of the match so far for New South Wales. Forcadia wants it, gets it, fires it down to Eugene Lee. Back to Forcadia. Pocket ball is too much. Sails over the sideline. I see you drawing some pictures there.
I am.
Yeah. Going to take this back to the...
Yep.
Oh, stop
Just
it.
saw something I quite liked.
That's what we do as coaches. We see stuff and we manipulate it for our own teams.
Absolutely.
There's only ever been about 3 things ever invented in netball.
But you can always learn something.
Gilbert, backspace, does beautifully.
Did well to stay in there.
The right foot very close, left foot very close to the baseline, does well. 10-7 now, WA fighting back. Every time we think New South are pulling away, WA get one back. Can they make it 2?
Nice vision in.
Same move again.
Great move there. Gilbert, lovely roll to the post.
Lee Tour, the pass was sublime. And yes, they can get 2. It's back to a 2-point margin, 10-8.
Again, WA rushing down, getting on the inside of New South Wales and just forcing them to have to go back, right back to the opposition transverse line.
Lovely shot again. It's an unusual technique, super effective. WA through Anderson, has to go back now.
Oh, wowzers.
Unfortunately, Gilbert fumbled it. He was right near the sideline.
Wouldn't want to say that we teach not to go across 2 channels. Can be a little dangerous.
But we do that, don't we? We do teach that.
No, I don't teach them going
don't
straight
teach
across 2 channels.
You don't?
Nope.
Okay. Do you encourage it?
Nope. Unless you're running something like the hockey and the soccer do, where you bring it back up and then you switch sides and take it back down. But to run straight across 2 channels, it can be really dangerous.
If we get a break, I'll find out what the hockey and the soccer is.
Oh, haven't you ever seen it? But they switch it. They bring the ball back, they switch sides and take it back down the other side.
Gotcha. Right, the ball goes
It's the only
out.
other 2 sports I know that do it.
New South Wales had an opportunity to go 5 up. They turned it over off the centre pass. Gilbert, it's a pocket ball. Draven gets Nikolic out of play. Gilbert under pressure, rips it in. Shot short. That's unusual for Gilbert.
Probably the pressure of semi-finals, I'd say.
Doesn't do too bad under pressure usually.
Yeah, right.
He is a Kelpie, current Kelpie squad member, team member.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing. He's playing on a
He's playing on
pretty
some
good
other
defender.
Kelpies, yeah. In fact, the back 3 for New South Wales are all Kelpies.
Yep.
And the front 2 for Western Australia Kelpies. So you got 5 Kelpies out of 6
There you go.
I'm just looking at the wing attack. I don't think Rawlings is a Kelpie. I don't want to say he's definitely not in case I'm wrong, but I don't think so. So WA get another one. So just again, we look like New South Wales were pulling away. It's about the 4th time they've had it at 4. And they just keep fighting back. Of course, these guys national champions last year. It was superb. And the first round this year was a 3-point thriller. Again, Gilbert short on the shot. He wipes his hand saying it was the slippery ball, but that's an old shooter's trick, that one. I used to rub my hands on the floor to make it look, oh, it's terrible. How can we work
You're
in
a
these
shooter, were you,
conditions?
Mr. Mills?
The very first year I went to Nationals, I was, and realised I was way short. Made a rapid move to the
Made a good
midcourt.
decision after that.
They nicknamed me China, I was that small. So, back it goes, Eugene Lee with the ball. And
Oh,
that's a
great
nice
front
outside
position.
hand.
Outside reach, stayed in the front spot.
So,
Quick transition there for WA.
again, WA, they're just hanging on.
Yeah, New South Wales looks stronger, but WA, they're just not going away. They're figuring it out and making their way into the post.
Shot goes up. So the turnover, or the intercept by Moore gets rewarded with the goal. We're inside 20 seconds. New South Wales will have to take it. They go back. Vanderveld with it. Fires it across.
Drive forward there, Miller. Great spot onto the top of the circle.
Miller again. Pocket ball now. Be looking for a shooter.
Still got time. Love the patience there.
Stahilski gets it. They get it with about 1.8 to play, and the whistle will go. Great first quarter, 13-12 in favour of the Blues. We'll have second quarter action coming up straight after these messages.
Let me show you how to get it like me, get it like me, cause the best is what I really might be. Let me show you how to get it. You wanna be like this, you wanna be like this.
It's preliminary final day here at the Australian Men's and Mixed Netball Championships. We hope you've enjoyed the coverage. It's been 4 days so far. This is day 6. We are at the business end of the tournament. It is the preliminary final in the Open Men's Division. New South Wales 13 taking on WA, and they are on 10. My name is Dave Mills, joined in commentary by Brisbane netball guru, Lynchy. What do you reckon?
It's been an interesting first quarter. WA always look like they're not quite there, but then they just keep coming back. They haven't really got more than three out, New South Wales.
So let's break it down. The numbers coming into this one: 260 goals scored for New South Wales. They average about 16 a quarter. They're on 13 today. That's a little bit down. And they concede about 10 a quarter, and they've conceded right on 10. So defensively they're on track, just a little bit down on output. WA, on the other hand, they normally score about 13 a game. They're at 10, so they're down a bit. And they concede 14 per quarter, and they've only conceded 13. So you stick all those numbers in the computer, and the computer says New South Wales are going to win by 8.
There you go.
There you go.
I said 5.
You said 5. The computer said 8.
We'll see.
I went WA by 2.
You did.
What would I know?
But if you've been champions before, you always have that ability to know how to win.
Thanks for calling me a champion. That's great. And it's back with Forcadia. You meant WA, didn't you?
I did mean WA, but you too, Millsy.
So Harper at keeper has come out, got an intercept right there. So Tommy Harper, we haven't called his name a lot.
No.
He started the game. Stahilski has been not dominant, but doing extremely well.
Yeah.
He gets goal number 14. So they had a chance to pull one back there, WA. They missed the opportunity. Eugene Lee will chase that down, does he? He does, but good backup from Stahilski. And Eugene Lee just pops up there right on the goal line.
Great hold there over the ball by Harper.
The shot misses. Harper does well. And Moore bats it away. Is that Moore? Yes, it is. Goes again. Got a great intercept in the first quarter.
We didn't call his name a lot the first, but Harper set that up as well, getting on the other side of the shooters to make that ball have to go to the outside.
Unfortunately, Harper's done well, but then he threw it away. His ball distribution, not the best. Vanderveld.
Here they go again, 6 of them setting up a zone.
It's like a 6 of dice, isn't it?
It is.
Forcadia, they're just going through it slowly. Eugene Lee stays on the far side. Forcadia works it in. Eugene does brilliantly, drew the 2 defenders. Everyone thought Eugene, you thought it, I thought it, his mum thought it, but they threw it to Stahilski
Right
in the
over the back to the space.
Brilliant work there. So Gilbert comes out this time. New South Wales now up by 5. That is the biggest lead of the game for them.
Now misplaced ball there from Rawlings over the back line.
So WA hanging tough. They hung tough today and then got the biscuits against Queensland by 6.
Good pick up there.
Lee Churura. Anderson. Working it with Gilbert. Makes no mistake on the shot. Missed a couple in the first. And again, the Blues being patient. As we see Corey Goss warming up there on the sideline. No, it's not Corey Goss. My eyes deceive me.
WA need to keep working here. They're really starting to build the defensive pressure on New South Wales.
Forcadia with the incredible save. And Eugene Lee crashes into Harper.
He didn't have a whole lot of chance to get out of the way then.
He did not. So, again, back to 4. Pocket ball, brave take. That was brave. The defenders were coming. And Nikolic gets up and over. Twice.
It's excellent.
And the no-look pass gets this 3rd time.
Excellent vertical jump.
More with it. So there's been a change at WA.
No, and another one for him.
So, long ball in. Stahilski does well. And New South Wales out to a 6-goal lead now. 17-6. 17-11. And with 10:44 to play, are we doing a ball change?
Ball change 1.
Number 1. What do we have the other night? 6?
Haven't beaten it yet.
Let's see, tonight could be the night.
There's bodies everywhere at the moment.
Ness has come on at wing defence. No, he's been there for Jonah Ness. We haven't called him much. And there's the change. Try and bring it to you shortly. Rawlings with it. Looks down. I think that's Denholm's
yeah,
come
I think
on.
so.
Max Denholm's come on. He's the new GA. Saw Goss play there the other night when we were commentating. But it's Denholm on this occasion. Margin 6, 18-12. Eugene Lee with it. Contact on Forcadia. Ness out of play. Next tip to Lee. Very experienced side, this New South Wales side. Over the top. Stahilski stumbles, keeps control.
Harper did a good job and so did Moore. Just didn't quite get the bounce.
So still with New South Wales. Eugene Lee's going to take his time getting this going again. Forcadia, top of the circle. Miller, beautiful triangle offense that. If you coach the triangle offense, there's your example if you want to show your kiddies.
Absolutely.
19-12. Denholm, nowhere to go, has to go back. They're in the attacking third. Rawlings throws a pocket ball. Can't get around Vanderveld. Oh, Vanderveld called for the contact. A little harsh, I thought. He did all right. It's in that kill zone, isn't it, between the shoulder and the hip. Vanderveld will get one shortly. He's out of play, having a chat at the same time.
And the ball speed on both teams so quick that everyone's getting little hands in here and there. It's just disrupting any sort of flow each of the teams getting in attack. Great vision there.
really
Great
was.
fake out.
Stahelski,
I think it was worth Harper having a go though.
20-13, difference of 7. So you're saying the little hands are getting in, it's getting a little bit handsy, and
Yeah, just-
been able to crack a few spaces and that.
Yeah, and just disrupts. Can't take a ball cleanly. Takes a little bit longer than they thought to catch it, which puts off the timing of the next drive. With both teams though. Nice hold of space there. Harper's got great elevation, but can't really stop
Again, back
Anton.
with long
Again.
in, same play. There's high-fiving is going on everywhere as New South Wales now lead it by 9. So
And Taurua now coming on at goal defence.
they've made the change. What an asset it is to have a player like him can play both ends and play it superbly well. So they need some ball here, WA. They're down by 9. Long ball, Eugene Lee with it. Again, Miller, he'll go over the top. Double teamed. Draven got a hand on it. Umpire says play on.
Oh, it slipped
But it went
out of his hands.
straight back to Stahelski. And they're just going to work it in, Eugene Lee. He feels confident. Oh, and draws the obstruction at the same time. Eugene takes his time. Now both players out. He's using up valuable time. And gets goal number 23, New South Wales. Starting to pull away, it's 10.
Yep. WA need to do something different here when they've got the ball. And in defence, while they're sitting back in the zone, New South Wales still cutting straight through the middle of it.
So go to one-on-one, you reckon?
Just something different, mix it up, go back to one-on-one, get yourself sorted.
So there's a hell ball. Maybe they heard you, Mags. 'cause
Maybe.
That's a hell ball
They
on
stuck a bit
Foucault.
tighter there around the edge and didn't just sit in the space.
Harper cracks it over to Litura. There's a lot of whistle going on at the moment.
There is.
Next sip out on this one. Denholm has to go to Rawlings. Gilbert out of the circle, back to Rawlings. Set this himself beautifully into the defender.
That was much better.
Steady play by WA, gets it back to 9.
So more now on at wing defence.
Rawlings went round at Miller. Miller contacted him on the way through. Big ball into the pocket. They're looking for a shooter. Denholm has to go back out. Gilbert wants it, doesn't get it quickly. So that means they have to go to Denholm as the option. Nikolic out of play.
Yeah, Gilbert at times just looking like he's struggling a little bit on the physicality of the circle. He's pushing him off his line.
So they could go. They've cut the margin to 8, 2 in a row to the WA side. Miller hits the top of the circle magnificently. That opens it up perfectly
Yeah.
for Stahelski.
Again, he's hitting the top of the circle uncontested.
So should be stopping that drive. Is that
Yeah,
what you're
need to
saying?
step up and just take the one-on-one for a little bit, I think. It's getting a little feisty out there. A few elbows flying.
They've advanced it to the top of the circle. We have, yes, inside the circle. So do you understand the advancing? Like, just before we had one advanced almost to the post. This one's just to the top of the circle.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
up to
purely
the umpire discretion. Yeah, depending on the nature of the infringement.
Gotcha. So there's no set rule 1 metre from
There's
the post.
there's no rule with that. It just says they can be advanced.
Pi r squared divided by 2
That's
and nothing
it.
like that. So back it goes now. Vandervelde with it. Cracks it across. Miller does well. Lee with it.
Crocodile is so good at taking that front space drive. Even when the defender tries to come around, he has manipulates his body just to still end up back in front for the ball.
They should have stopped it at Foucault is so good.
Yeah, well, there's that too. He's a bit of an athlete, isn't he?
He is indeed. So again, WA with it now. Into the pocket.
Much
That's
better
a
movement of the
lovely
ball.
pass. Backspace for Gilbert. But who gets up there? The big man. And Gilbert was too busy talking to the umpire about the decision, and the ball literally sailed past him. He could have caught it and put the ball straight back in the loop.
Correct. We could be back at a set of pass by now.
But he was too busy having a chirp, and now he's trying to push and shove. This will go against WA shortly.
Yeah, there's a lot of pushing and shoving on in that circle. There's a lot of big bodies.
So Goss has come on at wing attack for Western Australia. So Gilbert and Nikolic clash bodies again. He doesn't want to take the shot yet again. And he's not in the position for the rebound, so not sure what's going on in there. But right now it's New South Wales.
I think Nikolic is getting under his skin.
20. I think he gets under the line. The hell ball for New South Wales with a margin of 8. This is their chance.
Need to use this wisely. That's a much better drive there from Denholm. Taking the front space. Gilbert using his body to try and protect it for Denham.
Denholm's trying to get his foot down.
Gilbert's keeping Nikolic right up on his nose.
So with 6:44 to play, it was 10 the margin. We've got 2:26 to play now.
They need to score 7 here. Really feel like they can get back into this.
This is a huge moment in the game. Miller nearly had a good piece of that. And Holmes says, just calm. Oh, and threw the ball in a real dangerous area. Gilbert leads by example, makes sure of the shot. So now we're at 6. The West are coming back. And all of a sudden New South Wales getting a bit confused. New South Wales all running the same way and going for the same ball.
Yeah, they've been keeping their width really well until that one. You don't want to get all pushed on the one side.
Forcadia with it. But we've got a whistle inside the circle. Draven out of play. Lee will take the shot. Nope, play safety first. Again, Lee with the bounce pass out. And it gives Draven a crack at it, and he gets his hands over it.
Harper doing a really good job pushing Lee high where he didn't want to shoot, so rather than give him the ball, they're having to push it over.
He went off the post. It nearly didn't work for him.
He was very lucky.
26-19, New South Wales. They've led from the get-go. Lee tries it there. Play on, says the umpire now. The penalty taken quickly.
That's where the new rule works really well. Can also backfire.
Gilbert, nice hold. When he holds that position, he's very clear. He wants it in the back, and they're feeding him well.
Yeah, that was a much better feed.
Forcadia has to go right across. Now next zip with it. Miller back to the clash of bodies. Next zip will draw the foul.
Shame there because with that, Goss has just relieved that pressure.
Push off, yeah, good call by the umpire. I saw that myself.
Taylor doing a great job.
James Matthews all over that one. And here comes the West. They score here, it's 5. There's 12 seconds to go. We've got a contact. And they throw it away. No, we're calling it. Is she going to advance at the umpire? She is going to advance it.
Yeah, there's been a couple from the goal defence that just coming in late with a bit of a forearm to the back.
I think it was just for the time wasting throwing the ball away.
Oh,
so
was
Goss
it?
with it.
They
need to hurry. 7 seconds. Gilbert, he's in control. Beautiful work by him. And again, upper. This time it's deemed to be on the downward arc. Well, we've got plenty of whistles. There's no time left. This is actually after the siren. And he makes no mistake. And they get it back to 5. So New South Wales, they were up by 3. They're now only up by 5. They got it to 10 with 6:44 to play. So great last 6 minutes and 44 seconds for the West.
Absolutely. They just stuck hard and nice tight one-on-one defence for a little bit, then they moved back into their zone where everyone was moving their feet and working together, creating lots of noise and forcing New South Wales to one side of the court.
We are set up for a great second half. We'll be back straight after these messages.
So when I was growing up, obviously loved footy. All my brothers played footy. I've got 5 brothers. They all played sport growing up, and we had a little club called Kelmscott Junior Football Club. Played down there all through my juniors. I got my sense of belonging, I guess, and made my friendships. I just love those memories of playing there. Got me where I am today, so it's it's good to look back on that. Yeah, obviously the Fair Play vouchers is a great initiative. It allows any kids to play sport, gives the opportunity for them to go down to their local club, get that sense of belonging. Obviously there's a lot of kids in different circumstances out there in the community, so this gives the opportunity for any kid to go out and play, which is fantastic.
Let me show you how to get it like me, get it like me, cause the best is what I really might be. Let me show you how to get it. You wanna be like this, you wanna be like this. Want this to last for the rest of our lives. Without you there is no tomorrow.
Welcome back to Nissan Arena. We've had half a netball in the preliminary men's final. The winner to take on Victoria, who earlier today had to play we call it the major semi-final, and they played New South Wales and beat them by 9. So here's New South Wales trying to back it up. They're taking on WA, who took care of Queensland earlier today. They won that one by 6. Right now, New South Wales 26, WA 21. My name's Dave Mills. Special comments tonight by Supercoach Megan Lynch. What did you make of the first half, Lynchy?
Yeah, WA looked like they were struggling there for a little bit in the middle of that second quarter, but they did regroup, made a couple of changes, I think, which was key. Putting Taro down to the defensive end was a good move, I think.
Yeah, it was. It got them back, like as I said just before the break, at 6:44 to go in the second. They were down by 10, the West. It's now 5, 26-21. And I'm pretty sure it's the West centre pass coming back, isn't it?
Yeah, and Rawlings has moved into the centre now, so that'll be interesting.
So Rawlings to centre, that's the big move for WA at this stage. Denholm still at GA. Have we got a new wing attack? We can't see the name on his shirt.
He wasn't at the end of the last quarter.
Let's see if he'll turn around for us, help us out. No, he turned the other way. So if his name was on the front of his shirt,
I think
we'd be
it's
right.
Corey Goss, but
Gossy?
I can't be sure.
We'll soon find out. I think Goss finished actually, so if that is him.
And New South Wales have moved Focadillo into centre and Miller into wing attack.
Little switcheroo there. Liam Forcadilla, he's very good in the centre position. In fact, he's pretty much good at any position, a bit like Lee Draven. They're both multi. What do you call it? Multi-positional type players.
There you go. Big word for the day.
Write that one down, people. Don't ask me to spell it. So, we're just waiting here. The players got on court early, and here comes James Matthews. And yes, it is WA centre, so that'll get us underway. So Goss at WA as well, so we were right. Rawlings now, and Rawlings unfortunately threw it straight to the keeper from New South Wales, and Nick Litch says, I'll have that. Disappointing because they were on a good run here, the West.
Nice drive through the middle there, Vandervelde. Miller straight up the centre channel. Now WA getting their defence working a little bit stronger, pushing New South Wales round the outside.
They are the model of consistency.
They've just missed.
New South Wales, 13-10 first quarter, 13-11
under the
second.
post.
So back with Eugene Lee. Stahilski. So
Had the opportunity there to make it 4. Unfortunately, it's now out to 6.
firing out, Lee into the pocket. think we're getting the comments from the other game coming through to this feed.
Oh, nice.
So people saying, go Queensland. Well, Queensland Resi men's are on the court at the same time, but just not on this feed.
No.
They're on the court 1 feed. And someone asking if this game has been played. Yes, it is. Just look above your comment. So, Goss with it now. Litor, Rawlings. So we're just trying to keep an eye on the technical stuff as well at the same time as, but we've had a few now come on our men's and things like that. So, New South Wales with it. Sorry, WA with it at the moment. Down by 7.
Nice movement there. Just patiently waiting for Gilbard to open up under the post, but he's missed that shot. But Denham's not making any mistake there.
Denham gets it back. Margin is still 6. And all's well in the technical end. Just fix that little glitch. Over the top it goes. Stahilski. Leans back. Draws the... No, he doesn't draw the obstruction. Gets the shot anyway. It didn't matter. 29-22. He held it for eternity. Gilbard. He's coming out of the circle now.
Oh, great patience there, just to hold that up and let the defenders move. They naturally just parted the seas for him to feed.
So Denham got away from neck zip and just plonked himself in there, didn't he?
Yeah, he stood under the post.
So Foucault working with Vandervelde. Miller back to neck zip. Foucault back to neck zip. Lee. Oh, I thought it was going to go back to neck zip. Nearly a hell ball. Lee again into the pocket for Kadir. They're being very patient. This is pass number 12.
Oh, great work there from Taro.
Is that a replay? No. Draven on the fly down the court finds Denholm. Right over. Again, Goss now. Goes low
Straight
and through the
through.
legs.
Bit of tunnel ball going on there.
Bowled him. And Rawlings couldn't handle it. It's a damn good Yorker, that one. Now Vandervelde. You bit your tongue then.
I did. I just saw Goss go to go for a ball and then pulled out, and you just wanted to yell at him, go for it. Oh, good vision.
We're completely neutral except when Queensland are playing. So, beautiful ball there. New South Wales get to 30. So the lead was coming down. It's now building again. It's up to 7. Western Australia. Goss with it. Nice ball to Denholm. Now Goss.
A lot of these men, I find, they don't do a lot of long-range shots. Is there any particular reason, do you think?
Yeah, coaches like me say don't.
Okay, fair enough.
So it's I think it's just a hangover from the old days where we used to have a real tall and post up and
Put it
you know,
in.
and you'd actually draw on the court like there's your meter, don't move out of your box, that sort of thing, you know. And so some of them have. I think in time the 2-point shot will come into the men's game as well.
Yep.
And then it'll open it up beautifully. Long ball, Stahilski, like that's where you want your shooter in men's netball. So it's an old tactic. You get as big as bloke you can find and put him under the hoop. Can make for boring netball, but you know.
Yeah, just some of the goal
effective.
attacks move really well, and they work themselves to with around about that 2-point line, but don't tend to take the shot.
I think there's a lot at stake today, so they're really, you know, no one wants to be that guy that missed, you know, 7 from 22 or something like that.
There's a Falcon.
It really was.
It just bounced straight off Goss's head out of court. Poor fella.
I wasn't going to call it, but you named it.
It was too huge to miss.
All complaints to Lynch at
That's
hotmail.com.
okay. I'm all right.
So Lee with it now. Finds Vandervelde. Things just starting to work for New South Wales again. They weren't in the hole, but WA came back on them hard there late in the second.
Taro are doing a great job forcing Lee high, and he's trying to burrow in on him, and it just didn't work.
Now Lee's shaking his head at the umpire.
Yes.
So next hit comes through. Thought that was contact. Play on, says Matthews.
Shoot.
Gilbard back out. Yeah. He stepped in. Maybe he didn't feel balanced. Denholm. Shot goes up and in. Just when you think the Blues are pulling away, WA have got the answers. Eugene Lee. Vandervelde goes down. Foucault.
New South Wales made a change here. They've taken Lee off. No, not Lee, sorry. Here's a goal defence, next bit.
Dylan Nexip, yeah,
He's
gone
off.
And who they brought on, I can't see the shirt there. We'll get that shortly. As Lee puts a shot up and goes in. Got some serious strapping on the left knee. Here's our chance. Oh no, he goes backwards without turning. Traven now has it. Oh, there he is.
Blundell?
That's it. Martin Blundell.
Yep.
Isn't that a famous racing car driver's name?
Yes.
So, Formula One, I think, from memory.
He's moonlighting as a netballer.
Marty Blundell. Oh, if he's English, it's definitely him. So, New South Wales with it. They'll get the baseline throw in. Nicola put a little bit of backspin on that one. With a slippery, humidity-filled ball, I wouldn't be doing that. Blundell. Ooh, I thought that was a footwork call, but no.
He kept his feet. But what he has done is take the front side every time he's taken the ball, Blundell. So fresh legs might be helpful there.
Well, Nexip's still walking around, so I think it's just a temporary break.
Yeah.
And a beautiful effort. They get it to Stilhilski. 33-25.
I think it's just starting to run away a bit from WA here. They need to do something to try and stop this.
Yeah, they made a couple of changes. I don't think they worked after half time.
No.
Probably have to get on to Supercoach McCulloch and say, hey, the team that was on the court leading it into half time are doing a good job. So again, turnover ball, Western Australia. They throw it straight back to Forcadia. He shields it for Lee. Can you do that? Yes, you can. And Lee Truro is out of play. And now we're going to contact close. So that just went horribly wrong for Western Australia. Had a chance to eat into the lead and goes all the other way. Goss with it, Rawlings.
So has WA got many changes in their team this year to last year?
Yeah, then they've had the big one I believe they're missing is Dylan McPherson. He's
Right.
69 matches for him and been around a long time, great leader, super quick,
Yep.
works well with Gilbard. Not that I'm saying these guys aren't,
No.
but he was a bit of the X factor. And,
The experience and expertise as well.
Played 9 tests for the Kelpies.
Yep.
The guy could play netball and he decided to retire and, they won the title. He won 3 tests with the at the end of the year with the Aussies, the Kelpies.
Good way to go out.
Yeah, absolutely on top of the game.
In your own time as well.
Own time, own decision when you're at your absolute peak. So, yep, proud of the boy for doing it when he did it. Some of us, I don't know, me, hung around for way too long. So, Gilbard with it, fires it back. It's back to 9 now. They really need a goal here.
A lot of big bodies moving around in that circle.
And Marty Blundell's out of play. Was it this arm or was it that one? Gilbard and Nikolic are dancing.
Denham's just trying to get the ball to shoot.
It should be on Saturday night. We'll see a lot of that. So 35, 26, 27, sorry. Margin is 8.
Oh, good pick up there by Moore. Miller dropped it and he was straight onto it.
Again, Moore leading it down. It's just very congested in the,
Very much so.
in the attacking end for WA at the moment. The defensive pressure is enormous. Vanderbilt, I thought he was going to have a crack at that. He's offside first. It's a lot of whistle, a lot of stop-startedness. That's playing into New South Wales' hands. Nikolic again.
Great work from Denham there to turn in the air. He looks only like quite a young player, Denham.
Yeah, I don't know his full story. He might have come up from the 23. He's very strong in 23, so he might have aged out and now he's in the opens. Full stretch Rawlins. And the ball fumbles around and it ends up with Nikolic, who pushes off. Denham gets him out of the way. In the air. Oh, unfortunately, contact.
Did well though, because I thought he was going to collide bodies, but he pulled right out of that.
So still 7. New South can't put him to bed. WA can't bridge the gap. 3 at the quarter. in favour of New South Wales. 5 at the half, 7 now. Eugene Lee puts a shot up and scores. 36-28.
And that was WA's centre pass, so...
It was. So that's expensive. Blundell wants it, won't get it. Vanderbilt working with working with Forcadia, sorry. And that one sails over the goal line. It's those little ones there when they just don't put them away.
Yeah, which it could even blow out to be more than this, but they're just not finishing it off.
More with it now. Have to go back. Now they're in.
Nice placement.
Pass over the top. There's probably no one better at owning the backspace than Jerome Gilbard. So if he can just hold high and just keep it open like he's doing right now.
Nice front drive from Goss.
He wants it over the top. It just swings instead. Now he
Great
opens up
work
beautifully.
there. Held him well.
He did
Swung
it
the
for us.
ball and just opened out to the post.
Exactly what we were talking about.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Jerome. Made us look very intelligent. So New South with the ball now. We're back to 6. That's what I mean. They just can't put them away.
No. And WA can't quite
Bridge the gap. It's just,
bridge it back much.
Oh, and see another fumble.
But
Maybe
this could be
is
a
a
help.
chance.
Yep.
2:23 to play.
Because we always want a nice, good, strong, solid, close game. So let's get WA to score here and we could be back in it again.
So I wonder what Victoria are thinking. They'll be all tucked in bed by now, I reckon. Sipping a hot cocoa.
Watching it maybe on the feed while they were getting ready for a sleep.
Having a game of Uno.
Early dinner.
That's it. Contact call here. Vanderbilt goes down hard. Tell you what, we haven't seen a ball change, have we?
One.
One.
Had one. Only
That's
on
right.
one.
Got to get the Subco Super Mock out for this one. I mean, everyone's pointing at everyone.
No one wants to be the one to go.
Yep. No. Oh, here he comes.
Oh, ball change at the same time. We're doing a double.
Number 2. One of the smallest towels you ever see to clean the floor.
He put the big one down and pulled the little one, took it out with him.
It's a nice mauve colour.
Oh.
So that'll be beautiful. And now everyone starts the pointing. No, just there. No. There.
He had a big blue towel and he dropped it to pick up the little one.
That's his favourite one. Any more? Yeah, over there. Yeah, right, get off the court, Anderson. There we go. So, waiting. Right, now a game on. Goss with it. There's a screen being set. Gilbert set the screen. Goss didn't see it. That could be vital.
And that's what they haven't been able to do, WA, is, capitalise on the opportunities they've got. WA got an injury here.
They do. It's Moore. He's going straight to the bench. He's done. Moore is just walking straight off. Must have rolled the ankle pretty severely.
And there's huge changes going on.
And Stahelski was just been advanced to the transverse. Now we're calling time here. Umpire's going to have to take a bit of control here. It's going all over the shop. We've got players running everywhere. So Moore to the bench. Brady's come on at wing defence. They're working on Moore's left ankle as we speak. Shoes coming off. Gilbard with it.
Yeah, good work there from Goss. Didn't hold on to it too long. Saw the space and just caught and let it go straight away.
So WA back to 5.
Here we go. Can we convert to make it 4?
Goal here would be incredible. Oh, Vanderbilt comes through, clashes with the body. We're going to call time. It's just getting a little out of hand here.
Yeah.
That's a warning. And advancing it. Will he take it into the circle? It's coming. He's pointing, walking. Oh, we're stopping at the top of the circle. And hang on. Oh, there's towel.
Towel.
Here we go. We've got to do something about this. This is a blight on the game. I guess
Sue Guardian would just go off.
You can't have a slippery floor. I get it, but we've got to have a quicker, better way of drying the floor. No pointing this time. So.
No, just let him get on with it.
Okay.
My point is, if you can't find it, it can't be too bad.
Let's set the scene. 47.4. WA with the ball, looking to go down by 4. This is the closest they've been for a long time. Oh, that's never going to get there. That one went sailing over the goal line. Shaquille O'Neal couldn't pull that one in if he was here. Oh, that could be a vital, vital miss. If they can at least stop New South from scoring, it might not be so bad. 23 seconds to go. Blundell, he's got it. He goes back again. Now we've got a whistle. Lead, long, long ball. Stahilski's got the backspace held. They're going to take a bit more time off. Miller now, 7 seconds. They'll have to go in shortly. There goes Lee. An absolute.
Terrell is doing a great job. He's just coming around the front, off the body, around the front, but too good.
Was too good. So 37 to 31. So instead of being 4, it goes out to 6. That was an 11-10 quarter. And New South Wales continue to add to this lead. Well, Megs, these venues cost a lot of money, so we've got to run some ads so we can pay for them. We'll be back straight after this.
Let me show you how to get it like me, get it like me, cause the best is what I really might be. Let me show you how to get it. You wanna be like this, you wanna be like this.
Arena for the very final quarter of the men's preliminary final. You're at the Australian Men's and Mixed Netball Championships. We've been here all week and it comes down to this. New South Wales looking to join Victoria in the grand final. They're 37, WA 31, and New South Wales get us underway again. Blundell with it, finds Forcadia. Working it in. So Blundell replaced Nexip. And I think Nexip's come back on, has he?
Looks like
WD,
it.
yes,
yeah,
he is.
WD. And then Brady's come on at wing defence to replace Moore, who hurt his ankle.
Indeed.
Oh, great work there to get that ball over.
Brave take there. Rawlings in
Very
traffic.
brave.
Brady with it now.
Nice return.
Denholm. Again, Blundell out of play this way. 2 on 1 in the circle. Nikolic gets around. I'll tell you one thing that, like, you're right, they're refeeding a lot, but they're not turning and facing the hoop to get the defender
Correct.
back.
Yeah.
So that's why it's probably a lot more passes than are necessary.
And probably if they did that, then it wouldn't matter so much. You give yourself more room. There's not a lot of room as it is with the big bodies.
So they're not getting what they're trying to achieve. They're finding the hardest possible way of getting it.
Absolutely.
Rather than just turning the hoop, they've got to back off.
Yep.
Then kick it back out, take their space.
That's it.
So it's a simple game, Neville.
It is. Round ball.
Push it, probably,
round hole.
coach.
Put it in.
So,
Don't give it to the others.
That's it. You hang on to it. the only sport I can think of where they give you the ball 50% of the time.
That's it. So you got a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, you little scallywag. So Goss with it outside the circle. There's a penalty inside. That'll be Denholm's chance for a shot. Or will he pass to... Oh, that's a very bad pass. They were very, very lucky there.
And moving away from the post.
Maybe it dropped out of his hands. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. See, that's much better. And Gilbert will make no mistake on this.
Nice way to finish.
So, again, we're having the same conversation.
Yep. Back to 5.
Can't put them away. Can they get it to 4 here? They missed their last opportunity. This time Gilbert comes out of the circle. Back to Brady. Draven. Contact, is it? It is. Lee out of play.
Someone's driving up the middle.
Rawlings now. Looks in. Finds Gilbert, who throws the ball up and high. In the back. Oh, we've got on a whistle. Oh, they would have preferred that under the ring. But instead we're going right back to the edge. That would have been a good advantage call as Denholm steps in. That's risky on Nikolic. And he's going to get the ball. Oh, they're lucky there. I wouldn't step in on Nikolic.
No.
And he played it smart. He just basically didn't even contest the ball until the guy was committed.
Right at the end. Very smart play, though.
So Denholm luckily
Here we
gets that
go.
one.
We made it to 4.
33 WA, New South Wales 37. That missed opportunity just before the break. Oh, that would have made it 34. It would have been a 3-point game.
Absolutely.
Could the unthinkable be happening? Can WA get the opportunity to defend their title? Tell us what you think on the Facebook feed. Bringing it down now. As I see Stacey Marinkovic walking into the building. Asked her to do some commentary for me. She pretended she had a croaky voice.
Oh,
My voice is no
unfortunate.
Good, yes. So Forcadere with it now. Over the
Good
top.
vision, over the
Stahelski.
back.
He was there. He drew the 2 defenders forward. So New South Wales hanging on, 38-33. One turnover either way could really break this game open.
Absolutely. And the opportunities are there for both teams.
Gilbert with it now. Goes to the pocket. No one's driving. Denholm actually drove out of the circle. Back to the pocket. This is where we just were. Same result. Gilbert. And the 360. Gilbert putting on a clinic at the moment. But again.
Except for the shooting bit.
Well, that's a good point you make. So, shot goes up, in, and it is a 34-38 game. It's 4 again. Forcadere. Blundell did well. That was a low ball. Clash of bodies, play on, no call. Now we get an obstruction. Denholm out. Mixup takes his time, walking to the spot. Go New South Wales, yes indeed. Many fans for New South Wales, plenty from the west. Hope you're enjoying it. It'll be great timing over there. It's 6 o'clock. Stuff the news, stay with us.
Absolutely.
News is rubbish. Stick around. As the shout goes up for the New South Wales Tassie game over on to our left. Lee with it. Forcadere now finds Stahelski. That is a nice move by him on the baseline.
He made that look very, very easy.
He really did. So 5. Goss with it now. Long ball, Gilbert. A beautiful feed in on the fly.
Right.
Clash of bodies.
Right choice.
Brave take.
Yeah, absolutely. He was always on the front space there, Denham.
We've got to get a towel or a super soaker out here. Oh,
Surely.
looks like a big towel.
Denham looks like he's injured here.
Oh, someone's warming up immediately for New South Wales, but Denholm's from
WA.
That is the
The only problem with that.
that is the ultimate optimist. Someone from WA goes down and a New South Wales player warms up. So, he's all right though. It's all happening except for the shooting.
Called a short pass there.
Shame that was about WA. That's Sue Rawlings, who I assume is connected to Rawlings, the centre. In fact, I think that might be her son. So Gilbert with it now. He didn't get the goal. New South Wales in transition. So your comments are getting some positive feedback.
Sorry about that. It's just...
Oh,
great work from Harper.
So again, WA with 9:24 to play have a chance to make it 4. They literally will not go away. Draven with it.
Whoa, that was a big one.
If we're not careful, they'll be moving here. Goss with it now. Brady. Goss again, back to Brady. Miller comes round. Rawlings. He'll have to go square or back to Brady. Double team. Brave pass. Miller out of play. Goss wants it. Nexip gives him a shove for his troubles. Gilbert stepping up when he's needed and draws the foul on Nikolic. And now they will both be out, I'd say. No.
Lucky there for Blundell.
Yeah, I thought he would have been out. He took the long shot.
There you
Gilbert
go.
wanted it. Confidence shown by Denholm.
With Blundell right there too, so he did a good job.
So what are we up to? We're up to 4.
There's plenty of time left though.
The back space is always open for New South Wales, though. They're playing very much front. And Stahilski's a master at that as well. He's as good as Gilbert is on the back space. He might not
Great
chase
work
that one
there by
down, he
WA.
does, but it falls away at Brady. So WA are on the fly. The defending champions are not going down without a fight.
Great swing there. Gilbert with the roll.
And the
Lovely work there by WA.
Gilbert, he's turning it on. He's missed the shot. That was vital. Would have made it 3.
Yeah, Nikolic is exceptional with his elevation, and it does put the doubt into their mind.
Fockadeer with it now. Top of the circle. Miller finds Lee. It's been a little quiet in this last quarter. He'll get more involved now. Take it over, as he's doing right here. Brady out of play. Is that the straw that breaks the camel's back for the West?
They've had so...
That was a
There
missed
is still
opportunity.
7.5 minutes to go, so it'll be interesting to see what they can do here now, WA.
But instead of 3,
Yep.
it could be 5. And it is.
Yep.
That could have been 3 with a chance to go to 2. And again, Eugene Lee. I said he'd take it over, and he has.
He has.
This time defensively, Blundell.
WA need to keep working here. There's lots of opportunities that are opening up. There's still half a quarter to go.
Lee telling people where to go. Fockadeer. In a polite way, I mean.
Yeah.
Back with Miller.
So defenders, I don't know if they're getting tired, but just got caught standing and watching then, and Lee able to take that with a big split to the post.
It's Eugene time. Cometh the hour, cometh the man, and Eugene Lee at the moment, he's involved in the last 3. That one he scored off his own turnover. That was brilliant. Fockadeer, here comes Lee again. He wants it, doesn't get it. He does in the back pocket, pulls the ball in. He shouldn't have. That was brilliant. Then he drops it cold. But good backup by Nexip. They'll work it in here. They'll take a shot from about a foot, I reckon. Oh, Brady, clash of bodies, play on, fair contest.
Absolutely.
Now we're back at the centre. Long ball over the top, Fockadeer.
Brady is doing a mountain of work defensively.
They want it up. Lee gets it. He'll pass off. Yep. This is all leading into the time WA have to fight back.
Absolutely, but
Stahilski
they have
takes
to
it
keep
back.
working with it to get the ball.
We're playing Sydney Swift ball.
Oh,
This time Rawlings comes through and he's called for the contact. Unfortunate that. Dylan Nexip saying, where is it? Where is it? He knows exactly where it is. Just there. Yeah, that's it. So
because we're down to 5.5 minutes now. We haven't had a score for about 90 seconds of that.
this is Sydney Swift netball, and as I predicted, they take it from 1 foot. And that could be the sealer. It's out to 7. Just brings into the focus that missed by Gilbert. That would have made it 3 with their centre next to go 2.
I've had a couple of those
They
though where
haven't
they
scored since.
could have got to 4 and then
Yeah.
didn't. And,
That was
but that's also New South Wales
all of a
and their
sudden
amazing
playing-
defence.
They're playing rush netball now.
Yep.
The title, they've only got one hand on it now. One slipped off. Gilbert.
They haven't really got the time now to keep playing with it like they have been either, because
Yeah.
time is running out.
You're exactly right. Gilbert needs to just post up and hope for the best.
Absolutely.
So Nikolic, he's been brilliant.
He has an elevation like no other, and he takes that front position every time.
They call him Victor, and he is the inflictor today. He has been superb. You like that one, didn't you?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, just thought of that.
Look at you go.
That might get me back tomorrow. So 42-35. Jeez, I talk some rubbish.
I think you've done too much work to get to this point, so you're not going to get rid of you now.
Helps when you're the one putting the people in the game. Nepotism is rife. as they get a goal back. Oh, sorry, get the turnover here, WA. So 7 the margin, 4 to play. That's a tough task. Because even if they score all 7, New South Wales is going to get 4 centre passes in that time.
Rawlings doing a lot of work to get free here.
He's been good.
He has.
And he's up against Forcadere, who's one of the best.
And he had Miller first.
Exactly.
So he's been worn down.
Yep.
And he just keeps working hard.
Gilbert probably doesn't want to be at the top unless he's going to take a long shot. He's going to have to. No, he puts it down. The clock is not the Western Australia's friend. So this is taking another 10 seconds off the clock just to get it there. And he misses the shot again. So WA, since they got to that, they haven't scored since that missed shot.
No.
So it's a massive turning point.
And New South Wales, they're not in any rush to do anything. They're out by 7. They can just take their time.
You can tell they've been training with the Sydney Swifts.
Absolutely.
This is what the Swifts do.
And they're so good at it.
And they are taking minutes off the clock. The last one took 2.5. This one could take
But
the same.
WA aren't getting up either in the one-on-one and contesting it. They're letting them just move the ball around. But they want the ball, so you have to go get it.
You got to man up.
Absolutely.
And they're sort of playing a space. Now they're trying to get in the man-on-man. I think Rawlings is cooked. He's run a marathon today. Brady's there, and eventually comes over the top, and they get it to Stahilski. And if the sealer wasn't the last one, that one definitely
is now.
So the title will only last a year in the West, and we'll have a new champion crowned tomorrow. And by tomorrow, I mean 2 p.m. Brisbane time. Check your local guides for that.
So last year when WA won it, who did they beat?
They beat Victoria by 6.
Oh, there you go. So Victoria back again in the final.
Yep. Everyone's tipped them to win.
Yep.
I predicted on the podcast, I predicted New South Wales.
You did.
I said they're the most stable in the mid-court. And then the team with Dylan Nexip in it is pretty good. So
absolutely. And the variety they've got. I mean, Blundell's done a great job when he's come on. A little bit unorthodox, but done what he needs to do.
He parked the Ferrari in the garage, came out, had a game in netty, and he's done a beautiful job.
Absolutely. But Nexip's done a mountain of work. Started at goal defence, came back into wing defence, and just shut Goss down. Goss hasn't really got a whole lot of ball this quarter.
Yeah, it's hard to find a bad player for New South Wales
absolutely.
Today. So, Stahilski.
Good work there by the defenders.
So, since that missed shot, New South have scored 4 and West Australia haven't scored any. Now Gilbert's out of the circle and it comes off them last, doesn't it? Hang on, it's, yes. Again, another turnover to the West. 1:40 to play. James McCullum's watching. I haven't seen James for about 10 years. So, Nexip, the Aussie skipper, he's led the backcourt well, but it's that man, Nikolic. You know, you got to pick a very unofficial player of the game.
Yep.
So if I say unofficial 3 times, people might not get at me. So because
yeah,
they seem
fair
to
enough.
think, oh, the umpires, you know, blah blah blah. It's
I've
just
got
something we do in the gom box.
Yep, I've got one.
You got one? I thought you might. We'll reveal all in the post-game show. 2 minutes.
The 60 seconds.
It's a great show, the post-game.
It's great.
60 seconds.
Short and sweet. Move on.
We crack a dad joke and we move on. So this game winding down now, and New South Wales, they are the masters of wasting time. Brady hasn't stopped trying since he came on. Moore never came back. His ankle obviously a bit more serious than we thought.
So New South Wales basically kept WA scoreless for the last 3 or 4 minutes of the game.
Yeah, you're right. I think it was actually a bit more than that, wasn't it? About with 7 to go.
Yeah, I didn't think there was much more to go. Because then they wasted the ball for 2 minutes down this end.
So, again, WA stuck on 35.
Yep.
That missed shot is going to haunt them. It was their centre next. It would have made it 2. And we're inside 20 seconds. So tomorrow's match on show court. And another turnover just to cap it off will be between New South Wales and Victoria. After this performance, would you say New South Wales are the underdogs? Because Victoria are undefeated for the week.
Yeah, I'd still say that. And this has been, up until about 7 minutes ago, it was a pretty tough game. Physically, they were
So the match comes to an end.
crush of bodies.
New South Wales, they win it by 9, 44-35. I reiterate, it could have been 30 9:37. After that
Yep.
missed shot, they did not score another goal, and that will come to haunt them when they watch this tape back. Let's talk about the West. Who are you going to give your best to from the West?
Well, I think I liked Harper. I think he did a good job. I don't think he was anything flashy, but he just kept working. But Tarua was at both ends, played a good game at goal attack, and then came down at goal defence. So I like both of those.
Okay, so New South Wales, you said you had someone planned. There was
Yeah,
plenty to
you
choose
can't.
from. Which
You
way
can't.
are you
Goalkeeper.
going? Nikolic?
Yeah, he was
Victor the
outstanding.
Inflictor?
Yeah, Gilbert hardly could do anything in that last quarter, and that changed the game. Like you said, could have got back to 2, and he made sure that it didn't.
Sort of took away the confidence from Gilbert as well. You pointed out in the call he was reluctant to shoot.
Yep.
And quite often he'd take it out to a worse position than what he had.
Absolutely.
So you put that down to Danny Nikolic.
Absolutely. I mean, the vertical jump is just outstanding.
Couldn't agree with the comments coming in. The young guns have done an awesome job. They certainly have. With only 3 returning players, you've played awesome. Yes, they have. Unlucky Thunder, and you've got a lot of proud people back home watching you tonight. So do yourselves proud. You hung onto the title for 12 months. It's time to get another one next year.
There's still exciting people coming through in WA, though. I mean, there's some young guns there.
So 44-35 here, margin of 9. That wraps up the coverage for today. What's happening tomorrow? Well, we kick off at 8 a.m. We got 20s and 17s both on the channels. Then we go at 10, 23s and men's reserve. Then we start with mixed and mixed reserve at 12. And the big game. There is only one on at 2 p.m. and it is the Open Men's National Title game. My name's Dave Mills. I hope you can join us then. I've been joined in commentary by none other than Megan Lynch. Lynchy, we'll see you tomorrow.
Can't wait.
It's bye for now, and as always, people, be brilliant.